Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for August 15th to 31st, 2021. This is going to be a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I really want to thank you for joining me, and if you do like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. If you want to formulate a question, by the time I get to the end of the reading and the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no. We'll get some clarifier cards and some cards of advice here near the end. We're just going to look at your current situation, and we have the Five of Cups. So here you could be in a situation maybe where you're a little bit focused on the negative. You're not paying attention to the good things here with this Five of Cups. It's kind of like paying attention to what was lost or what was, that kind of thing. It's a little bit of regret and that type of energy. So let's see what's influencing this for you, Scorpio. What is the influencer regarding this? It's like maybe having regrets in a situation. And we have the Eight of Swords coming out as well. So in reverse. So, you know, you're trying not to overthink, or you're trying not to have like a negative outlook on things, or yourself, a negative self outlook. You're trying to turn that around here with this Eight of Swords coming out in reverse. So you're trying to get unstuck in a situation. Basically, you're trying to, you know, see your way clear of that negative, maybe self outlook. So, but you know, you could also feel a little bit hopeless. You could be using your stories or past experiences as excuses, you know, to remain shackled here. And it can be, you know, you're trying to get over that. But if you're looking back on that, it's kind of making you, you know, feel a little bit down here by the looks of this here, Scorpio, during this time frame. Let's see what the base of the situation is. However, let's see what the base of the situation is for you here, Scorpio. See what the base of the situation. Okay, so we have the Moon in reverse and the High Priestess at the base of the situation. So the Moon in reverse is kind of like, it's a little bit of confusion, that kind of thing. And the High Priestess is like using your intuition, using your inner guidance to kind of let you know what's what, or you're following your intuition here with this High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess always kind of tells us you might be having some dreams, intuitions about things. You know, might be having some psychic insights. You could be doing some meditation, introspection, and just, you know, having an overall spiritual experience. And for some reason, you know, this is kind of the base of the situation for, you know, maybe these not great thoughts that you're having here. Let's just see with the Moon too, with the Moon in reverse. Let's just see what that has to tell us about the Moon in reverse. So basically, you know, it's fears that block you. You know, you're having maybe some fears here that are blocking you, having some difficulty separating reality and illusion. So you can't, you're having, you know, trouble processing, you know, that spiritual experience here. Potentially you could have some anxiety and fears going on here too regarding a certain situation. But like I said, we'll get some cards of clarification as well. So let's just see what we have there. What's just gone on in the recent past here for you, Scorpio? What's going on in the recent past here? And we have the Chariot. So, you know, you could have been traveling somewhere here, but this is like a victory. This is victory from your hard work, from your own hard work that you've been working hard at, and you know, you feel victorious over a situation for sure. With this, but you could be dealing with a Cancer as well, with this Chariot card coming out. In your past position here, you could have, you know, you could have took some speedy action. You can, you know, you're kind of harnessing those opposing energies, and you have some confidence and willpower and control here in the most recent past. So what are your overall attitudes? What's your overall attitude here, Scorpio, during this time frame? What is your overall attitude? There's a lot of thinking going on here. You're doing a lot of thinking maybe during this time frame. You could be having some dreams. Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles. So you're wanting to hang on to your stability. You're wanting to, you know, just be really kind of mindful. You might be thinking about money matters right here during this time frame, and how you're going to manage your finances. You could be worried about overspending or being overextended there, but you know, you're just kind of keeping to yourself and holding on to what you have here, Scorpio, during this time frame. And coming up in the near future, what's about to come up here in the near future? Wow, you have the Page of Wands coming out. So this is like a new adventure. This is like, you know, a new opportunity and passionate new beginning. It's like, you know, going on that adventure. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign as well here, though. But yeah, it could be definitely, you know, this new adventure. You could be traveling somewhere, going on a trip. That type of thing with the Page of Wands coming out. But it's like following your passions. It's a lot of creativity coming in for you here, Scorpio. A lot of creativity, a lot of enthusiasm. You got tons of ideas, creative beginnings, lots of new inspiration. You can be honing, you know, your new skills, that kind of thing. You know, you could be trying new things, your curiosity. You know, you could be dreaming, basically, right? Dreaming of the future. But yeah, this is like that youthful spark is coming back in, whether that be for yourself or someone that is around you here, a younger fire sign, potentially Leo, Aries, Sag. Let's see what is in your fears position, however. So what are you fearing during this time frame, Scorpio? What are you fearing during this time frame? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. So maybe you're afraid that you're not going to heal from a situation. You know, you could be a little bit strained like financially and worried about, you know, taking time off potentially, that kind of thing. But just, this is basically fearing that maybe you won't recover from a loss or a heartbreak that you've experienced here. But, you know, it's like you're afraid you won't recognize when you're getting burnt out, and you won't recognize when you need to spend that time recovering. And, you know, you need to maybe dedicate your energy to some self-care here with that Four of Swords coming out. And maybe you're just pushing too hard through things, and then, you know, you're not recognizing that you need that time for your own self-care here, Scorpio. So how are others seeing you during this time frame? How are others seeing you, Scorpio, during this time frame? Justice card coming out. Could be dealing with a Libra for some of you, but you are fair, you are balanced, you know, you are just with people. You're totally fair. Like, it's, people see you as you're completely a fair person. You bring balance and truth, and you have wisdom here. You could be dealing with some legal matters too, but you have integrity. You know, you're accountable. That's how others are seeing you with that Justice card coming out. And how about your hopes? What are you hoping for during this time frame, Scorpio? What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for? Ace of Cups. So you want a new beginning in love here, whether that be a new perspective on your own self-love, whether that be, you know, something that a new opportunity in love, basically, for, you know, a relationship. But this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for this new opportunity here, this new opportunity, new connections, new romance, you know, relationships, friendships. This is a new seed of love is what you're hoping for. You want, you know, joy and positive outcomes, you know, bliss and creativity here with that Ace of Cups coming out in your hopes position. So let's just see, okay, the outcome card. And we have the Page of Swords coming out. So this is you doing some research, and, you know, you're kind of putting your ducks in a row, and you're getting things together. Someone could be spying on you here, or you could, or, you know, a lot of people on maybe potentially social media checking you out, that type of thing. But you're kind of collecting information. It's like you're doing research here with the Page of Swords. You could be dealing with a younger air sign as well. But the Page of Swords is basically, you know, you're feeling a bit restless. You got a lot of curiosity going on here, Scorpio, and you got a thirst for information and learning new things. You know, you can have a lot of intellectual pursuits during this time frame, but you have ideas, right? And this could be someone coming in with with some messages around new ideas and things like this coming in during this time frame. So let's just get some clarifier cards on your cards here, Scorpio. So this Five of Cups is kind of like regret and a little bit of sorrow. It's something here, you know, that you're feeling a bit maybe sad and focusing a little bit on the negative here during this time frame. Okay, so it looks like a way of making money. Like, so maybe something that you thought was going to make you a lot of money, it's kind of turned out to be a bit of disappointment. To me, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's only delayed, but it's kind of like, you know, it's a lot smaller maybe than what you had initially thought it was going to turn out to be. And so that's made you a little bit disappointed here. But this Ace of Swords, or Eight of Swords in reverse, and it's kind of like, it's recovering from like heartbreak. Like you may be looking a bit at past heartbreaks and how things have disappointed you, and you can't seem to kind of get out of that way of thinking, and that's making you have some negative thoughts maybe during this time frame. Why is this moon here in reverse? Like you could be having some dreams, that kind of thing. We have the devil coming out, could be dealing with a Capricorn. But yeah, this is like feeling trapped. This is self-defeating thoughts though too, with this. So you could be having some, you know, self-defeating thoughts or feeling trapped in a situation, maybe dealing with some addictions could be playing into it too. What about this high priestess, like this inner knowing, this, like you could be having this in, you know, spiritual event or spiritual, yeah, you've got the Knight of Wands. So this is, you know, potentially happening when you travel or when you go on a new adventure here, or when you have something to do maybe with a younger fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, that you, like, it's kind of like an epiphany or you're following your instincts here, Scorpio. And the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here in the most recent income, is our outcome? I mean, what's just happened is come out again. So the Chariot comes out again. So here it's kind of like, yeah, that's odd, but it's like victory from your hard work. You've worked hard, you've got some victory, you've had some travel, maybe you got to travel somewhere here during this time frame, but yeah, and you've been victorious over a situation, but it's all because of, you know, you have done all the hard work. And your attitude for Pentacles, kind of guarded, wanting to kind of hang on to what you have here. Okay, so yeah, so you're wanting to move away from that feeling stuck. I'm getting financially. You're wanting to move away from that being trapped by your financial situation here, Scorpio, is what I'm getting. And the Page of Wands, with this new ideas, these new creativity, this new spark, this new enthusiasm coming in. This is lovely. We have the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an Aries for some of you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for others with the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this is like going to lead you to feeling secure, feeling happy, feeling in your power, feeling in control, and like a leader here. This new passion, this new creative spark that's coming up for you in the near future, Scorpio. That's lovely. And what about this, you know, fearing the burnout here? You're afraid of, you're not going to be able to recognize when you just need time to take time and relax. You're maybe just overdoing it a bit here, like from one thing to the next is kind of what I'm getting here with that Four of Swords in reverse. It's like not taking the time you need. Yeah. And you're afraid of situations that, you know, aren't going to be equal give and take. There isn't going to be, it's not going to be reciprocated to you. So if you give something to someone, you're afraid that, you know, you won't get what you give in return. And so you just, you know, you just want to give that a rest, basically. And Justice card, how others are seeing you as fair and kind. And yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups coming out again. So this could be someone that is potentially a new love interest, looks at you this way, that you're fair. Maybe you could meet them in a legal situation for some. And then the Ace of Cups is a clarifier. Yeah, we've got the Four of the Pentacles coming out again with this Ace of Cups. So this is like you really, really trying to focus on self-love during this time and keep your, you know, you're keeping yourself to yourself here with this. You're really kind of guarded maybe when it comes to your emotions a little bit, and you're really trying to, you want all that new stuff, but you're going inside to focus on yourself and what, you know, give yourself love and hold on to what you have there. So what about this Page of Swords? This like creative new ideas. This is like you're doing some research. You're putting your ducks in a row here. Someone could also be, you know, just kind of keeping track on you on social media, that type of thing. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups coming out to clarify. So yeah, someone might be keeping an eye on you over social media and that maybe wants to make you a little bit of an offer, invite you out for coffee, kind of get together, that type of thing during this time frame with the Page of Cups. Very interesting reading so far, Scorpio. So we're just going to get a couple cards of advice for you here from the Archangel Oracle cards. And we have overcoming difficulties coming out for you. So it says the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So I just want to read from the book here what it says, overcoming difficulties, what the extended message is for you, because yeah, it feels like you're maybe in a little bit of a depressed way here, but you are overcoming the difficulties here, which is nice to see for you for sure. So the additional message, so the challenge you face have made you stronger and taught you new lessons. Instead of becoming bitter, you've opened your heart with compassion towards people in similar situations. You've let go of any blame or feelings of victimhood. This is why you're now overcoming your previous challenges. Your positive outlook is attracting a loving situation and new situations at higher level of spiritual understanding. Stay positive. So that's what it's, telling you, to stay positive and, to forgive others, and then things will come to you, Scorpio. And then one final message from our chakra for belief change, and we'll see what else might be helpful for you to know during this time frame, Scorpio. What would be helpful for you to know? Authentic power. Solar plexus chakra. Authentic power. My authentic power is achieved through self-esteem, love, truth, and authenticity. I forgive myself and others, release responsibilities for others, and take responsibility for my life. It is safe for me to be powerful. I think and speak affirming, supportive words and imagine a life that I love. I co-create my reality. Authentic power. So step into your authentic power, Scorpio, during this time frame. Very interesting reading. I do hope you enjoyed these readings. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments section below. And I will see you at the beginning of September.